Don't believe the hype. Tanks are still vital for Ukraine. Tanks have long been at the top of the list of Ukraine's demands to Western governments. Poland has pledged a dozen German-made Leopard 2 tanks, and the United Kingdom has offered up 14 of its own Challenger 2 main battle tanks. Many other countries are considering Ukraine's insistent requests for heavy armor. In the age of long-range precision fire, drones, missiles and powerful anti-tank weapons, many observers have considered the tank to be obsolete. Some countries have even started to phase them out completely, claiming the days of massed armored assaults are over. So why are they needed? Predicting the demise of the tank is premature. It is true that tanks have recently become vulnerable to high-precision fire and highly portable Western anti-tank weapons like the Javelin. Russia's T-72 and T-80 tanks have come off worse in most battles in Ukraine. Tanks are vulnerable and always have been, ever since they were invented in the closing years of World War I more than a century ago. However, tanks have continuously evolved, along with the weapons designed to destroy them, and Ukraine is in need of hundreds if it wants to launch its counteroffensive to retake first the south, then the rest of the country. Western tanks have been designed very much with the defeat of Russian tanks in mind. With reactive armor, powerful main guns and increasingly effective countermeasures, tanks are manufactured to stay in the fight and keep crews safe. The latest generation main battle tanks are vital for Ukraine if it wants to punch holes in Russian defensive lines and retake territory that Russian forces seized in the opening weeks of the invasion. Southern Ukraine is flat and ideal tank territory. It is also where Russia has been building rows of trenches and fortified bunkers to stop a Ukrainian advance. In a Ukrainian offensive, tanks along with troops protected by infantry fighting vehicles like the American Bradley, German Mardar and even the Russian-made BMP-2 would advance. Infantry fighting vehicles are designed to transport troops to hot spots during a battle. They offer protection and fire support to the infantry squad inside. This combination is a powerful one for an army, especially when coupled with long-range fire and massive air support, particularly from combat drones. Used correctly, tanks are the armored fists that can punch through defensive lines. They are powerful, deadly weapons, but they're not invulnerable and need protection. As the weapons change, so does the type of protection tanks need, but tactics often beat technology, and cadres of senior Ukrainian officers are being trained up by the United States in combined armed offensive operations. Which means the use of all weapons at Ukraine's disposal in the most effective ways so they will complement each other and ensure victory. There are issues with introducing foreign weapons systems into Ukraine that all need their own spare parts, training and repair crews. Keeping them supplied and battle-worthy will be a significant challenge.